Now this is the French move. This is the real tester, isn't it? Well, you should now see exactly where the French are going to go. I've no idea what they've got just behind the lines. I'm just relying on the fact that the French tend to leave everything other than their borders quite unprotected. I can't even remember which armies I sabotaged now. I think I did manage to sabotage at least one of their armies. Look at that, he's reinforcing all of those around here. Where are these going? Okay, these are all near Marseille. Ah, he's attacking Marseille. Right, okay. Well, this is going to be... I don't know whether to show you this one or not. It's bound to be one across a bridge, isn't it? Because I'm defending the bridge. But we'll start it up and I'll see how it goes, and then perhaps make the decision afterwards as to how interesting it is to watch. What I will say is, look at all this horse. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. All interesting horse. Dutch Guard Lancers, for instance. Goodness me, 9 units of horse coming across there. So quite a substantial attack, really, that one. The infantry, there's not many of those at all, really. So, but they do fire from a distance. So, anyway, it could be quite an interesting little battle. I've got no artillery whatsoever because my artillery's been left behind over the other side of Marseille because I couldn't land it and attack at the same time. So, and it looks like he's got rockets. So I'm going to see rockets firing at me. If they are as inaccurate as they say, then I should be okay. But that's an accuracy 34. That's not bad at all. But the melee attack, it doesn't tell me what their firepower is. I think I'm just going to have to hope that their firepower isn't very good. Notice, by the way, that my troops have all taken hits already. 1,600 of mine against 1,100 of his, but, as I say, he has a lot of cavalry in there. So, anyway, let's see how we go. Okay, I think you can see the battle set up. Here's the ford in front. I've sussed it out. I'm betting that he's going to go for this bridge over here because it's well outside the area that I could set up in. Like I said, he's got lots and lots and lots of cavalry. I put my cavalry in a fairly central position, assuming that he's going to go for this point here as a major priority. I am hoping really that he decides to charge across with his cavalry first, feeling confident. That way I'll form squares and hopefully break his cavalry on my squares. The risk there, of course, is that he might well bring up his, I'm going to say Jaegers, they're not Jaegers, are they? Voltigeurs and other such troops, and they of course have got much better firing ability than my own troops, and also they've got a very good range as well with their weapons. See all this horse up here? I'm looking on the top right map now. All this horse here, 3 lots of horse along there. He's got 4 along here. I really don't know where he's going to go with that horse. Main thing is to keep my Jaegers safe and be in a position where we can give fire on these fords and on these bridges. I'm going to have a look over here now at this side where the bridge is. These are my troops hastily getting into position over here because we know his cavalry can get across there very, very quickly. Here's the bridge right on the edge of the field. You can see that this is the edge of the battlefield. Nothing can go off there. So I can't present fire from more than one side. I can only present it from around here, so that's definitely restricted the amount of firing that I can do. I can't blow up the bridge, of course, like I've been told I can do in some battles, because of course oh, look at all this cavalry here now. Right, okay. I think what I'll do now is I'll turn the sound on, make it a little bit more entertaining, but as I've just said, I can't blow up the bridge because I haven't got the artillery, so let's put the sound on then. There we go, that's much better. I suspect these that can fire here are my... Oh crikey, they've already taken a big hit, haven't they, from those rockets that aren't supposed to be very good. Good grief! Wow, 69 from 85. Those rockets haven't been bad at all, have they really? And here we go with the... hang on a minute, I wonder if they are in light infantry. Yeah, they are. They're in light infantry behaviour as well. That's astonishing, isn't it, how good they are. How really good they are. I don't know who they're firing at. They're Voltigeurs, so I presume they're going to be firing at my my troops there. It looks like they're outranging us as well, actually. Looks like he might even beat those off easily. Look at that, 45. Goodness me. Right, let's hope this cavalry come through now. We need to break this cavalry. Might even pull these back. In fact, I think I will pull them back. They're totally wasted there. All I'm going to do is lose men from there, I'm afraid. Okay, let's see what we can do here then. What we need really is for this cavalry to come charging through. There's cavalry over the left side and cavalry over the right side. You can see he's about to approach the bridge on the left hand side, and you can see all this cavalry is about to come charging through here. Also on the right side, it does look like he's going to commit all of that cavalry, doesn't it? So what I'm going to have to do now is put this on pause. There we go. Where is it? Where's pause? Right, okay. A bit slow at pausing, isn't it? And then just hope this time that the AI does allow me to put all my troops in square. Look at that. It's not doing it, is it? It's going to make me do every single one, because it's going to think that that one hasn't yet been put into square. And these here also into square. Look at that, my Voltigeurs have run off already. Mainly rockets, I would say that was. Mainly the rockets. Rockets in this period, I know for certain, were highly inaccurate. They really were. So how on earth we end up getting... look at that, they didn't go into square either, did they? How on earth we end up getting such excellent quality rockets? And of course they're going to play havoc with my squares as well, aren't they, those rockets? Okay, now having got into that position, I'll form those into square as well. They're ones that I have asked to form square before, of course, as you know. It's just not behaving, is it? Right, here we go. This is where we have to pause a lot, and this is why I doubt sometimes about whether I should show these games or not, because I think, well, it's so dull, isn't it? Pause, pause, pause. There's not much fun in watching people pause all the time, is there really? But anyhow, I think that square might be out of it a bit. I need to just double check all these, just to make sure that they've got combat phase on them as well, which they all seem to have. Yep, good. Now over here, let's have a look at this chap who's coming over. Now, this is just one horse. With a bit of luck, he might just charge whatever squares I've got here. And oh dear, here we can see I've got my general in front, which isn't very clever at all. Infantry just behind. He's crossing the bridge now already, so I really do need to get my general back, perhaps to here. I'll do that fairly quickly. Again, it's going to have to be pause, 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 because if I ask one unit to do something, then they'll do it, and then I'll ask another one to do it, and they'll think, oh, hang on, we've already been asked to do it, you know, which is a nonsense. But anyway, I'm going to put these here on light infantry behaviour, which is here. Yep, and I'm going to pull those back also to here, out of the way of that horse. The last thing I want is for my Jaegers to be chased down by his horse. And what I now have to do as well is to get these guys into some kind of formation. I think I'm going to have to get these into some kind of square formation as well now. I'm just trusting on the right hand side that my squares over there are going to be up for the job, able to do the job. And right, okay, let's now put those into square as well on this side here, and hope that they're able to deal with that cavalry. Now let's have a look over the other side and see what's happening. Just have to hope that my squares have been able to handle this attack on their own. Goodness knows what's coming through. It may well be Voltigeurs and everything. Attack it there as Voltigeurs, and mainly horse, I would say, but certainly some Voltigeurs that will be having some effect. Now they're my Jaegers that are running from the field. I'm going to let them go. I don't see them being much use in this kind of a very physical battle. I really don't. So let's have a look, see how we're going. We should be able to defeat this horse. 100 there, 111 there, 112 there. We're suffering here, 84, but we only had 98 to begin with. We've got some here to back it all up. So, oh gosh, look at those rockets coming in. I want some of those rockets. Look at this. Wow, he doesn't seem to care if he hits his own troops either, does he? Good grief. Right, okay, there's his horse. Looks like he's finding some target here at the back. I don't quite know what it is, but we're going to form square anyway. We have to form these into square as well. Or is that the same unit? I'm really not sure. We have to get these into square as well. They've certainly done their trick, that horse, haven't they? They've held me up magnificently. They've stopped the whole of my line from getting into position there to defend the bridge. Now while we're sorting those out, let's go and have a look at these again. See what we can do over here. Not a lot, the look of it. All we can do is watch our men fight. So, turn up the sound a bit so I can hear it as well. I'm going to get defeated, I might as well watch it happen. Superior troops, rockets blasting my squares to pieces. and his cavalry guard, cavalry charging me everywhere. Looks like I've got red on here, whatever that is. 77 out of 120 there now. I don't know what's coming over now. Voltigeurs. Here's more horse. Excellent quality dragoons coming across, and I have no choice now but to form these up into something that can defend this bridge. Let's see what we've got here. And again, we can't even see, can we? Because all we can see is this load of woods